We New Yorkers are always on the go, which is probably why you've never noticed DMT's art installations like this one here in Herald Square. When you wave your hand in front of the screen apparatus, you'll hear a burst of sound from musical instruments. We all know that living in Manhattan is expensive, but $5,500 a square foot? At least 15 Central Park West, the city's most expensive condo building, boasts valet parking, a private screening room, and library. If you can't decide on a specific cuisine, come on over to Broadway Bites for a selection of comfort food, desserts, and beer. Some of the culinary creations here, such as these Poffertjes mini Dutch pancakes, cannot be found at typical brick-and-mortar establishments. This 76-foot Norway spruce commuted 70 miles from Connecticut to arrive here just yesterday at Rockefeller Center. Although it's naked right now, it will don 5 miles of colorful lights for next month's lighting ceremony. A fresh coat of paint is adding a whole new dimension to a 9/11 memorial.
I see murals a lot, and I feel that it being 3D gives it it's like another way to look at it. It's pretty cool, actually.
Located on the Lower East Side, the refurbished Celebrating the Heroes of Our City mural now incorporates 3D elements, making it one of a kind.
It brings a lot of excitement into the mural. It's the first 3D mural actually in New York City.
The optical illusion, produced by a combination of blue, red, and green paint, appears when looking through a special pair of glasses.
My friend had a pair of the glasses, and when he showed it to me, it was just eye-popping. It was because everything had a different layer.
The 11,000 square foot work of art was originally created by City Arts in 2002 to help those in surrounding neighborhoods cope with the tragedy of September 11th.
Right after 9/11, we felt that the communities around New York need something to come together around.
City Arts added the 3D effects after water seeped through the wall, causing the original paint to peel.
The beauty about this mural is as you are looking at it and coming closer and closer, it just takes you by surprise. It's very inspiring. It's filled with light. A lot of older people came in and they said, "You lift us up."
A renewed sense of hope, along with the renewed painting.
The community feels it's theirs. They own it, they created it, they participated in it, and they can really build a better future for themselves.
In Manhattan, I'm Andrea Lee. Samsak, Micah, and Jim are not your typical Astoria roommates. Unlike the Greek food and beer gardens his neighborhood is known for, this apartment is all about fashion.
Sports, couture, sort of hybrid. Look at the hair.
With a designer, stylist, and casting director all under one roof, we got a look at this season's hottest trend. Samsak, head of design for Madewell, says this fall is all about grunge.
That would mean like plaid shirts, army, a mix of boy and girl, pretty floral dresses.
Stylist Micah adds it's trendy to just be yourself.
It's not so much about seeing something in a magazine and saying, I want to look like that. It's more about saying, oh, that could be me updated for the season.
Jim, who is a casting director, is the final piece to this fashionable trio.
And it just comes full circle for what they say. You know, he designs it, he styles it, and I have to find the model to do it.
The roommates have collected over 5,000 fashion magazines dating back to 1976, from which they draw inspiration.
A lot of what fashion does is sort of look back, but sort of references the past, but gives it a new take. And so this is the perfect case of, being able to literally reference the past with these old magazines.
But it's not just from the glossy pages of these magazines that the roommates draw inspiration. They also look to each other for creativity.
It's easier to get a project done or an idea creatively decided when you have 3 heads. It's always better than one.
In Queens, I'm Andrea Lee.